Stuttgart? You'd better believe it, because when you look this good, success can't be far behind. And the 1998 Mercedes-Benz CLK320 Coupe has success written all over it, not to mention plenty of performance to match its confident and self-assured posture. That begins at ground level with a set of lightly polished 16 by 7-inch forged alloy wheels wrapped in low-profile Continental rubber, and works its way forward to a face that mirrors its larger E-Class sibling, a look originating with the CLK's real progenitor, the 1993 designed Studi Coupe concept, the car that created the mold for the striking and much-copied elliptical inboard-outboard headlight arrangement that graces the CLK's face, which fronts a profile that brings to mind the physique of a world-class athlete, taut, muscular, and well-defined, while the high hatchback-styled rear creates the impression of a runner crouched at the blocks waiting for the starting gun. But even the fastest sprinter wouldn't have much of a chance against a competitor that can dash from 0 to 60 in 6.7 seconds. Also impressive is the equally strong pull from 60 to 110. Not bad for an engine that fills many shoes, as this one motivates its weightier relatives, the M-Class SUV and the E-Class sedan as well. The new all-aluminum 3.2-liter V6 puts out 215 horsepower and 228 pound-feet of torque, 85% of it available at a low 2,000 RPM, and features plenty of high-tech wizardry like 3 valves per cylinder, twin spark plug technology with a coil for each plug. Trust us, once you are comfortably installed behind the wheel, you're not going to want to turn this car over to anybody. The leather buckets offer identical adjustments to both driver and passenger and excellent support on all sides via the obvious 8-way power controls mounted on the door and the slightly cheesy-looking switches that operate the 3 integrated air bladders. The leather-wrapped telescoping steering wheel is borrowed from the SLK and cries out for tilt adjustment. Gauges, however, produce only grins, and ergonomically, the rest of the cabin does too, as the dual-zone climate controls and switchgear that cranks up the Bose speaker-equipped AM/FM cassette with optional 6-disc CD changer lay just at your fingertips, as does the over-engineered but marginal cup holder. From the land of beer steins comes a cup holder that barely handles a Dixie cup. The rear seats, though, will handle plenty, for the CLK offers above-average coupe room and above-average egress, too, thanks to a front seat that travels forward whenever the seat back is tilted. There's a power sunshade to improve comfort when the rear seat is in use, and retracting headrest to improve driver vision when it isn't. The trunk, like the rear seats, also tenders above average capacity and general ease of use. Even more room can be had by releasing and folding the rear seat backs forward. So stow your gear and take to the highway, confident in the way the tried and true double wishbone and 5-link coil sprung suspension smooths out all the ugliness. Safe in the knowledge, too, that the standard traction control and optional electronic stability program are there to bail you out if the ugliness does get out of hand, which it seldom will, as the suspension is well balanced and the ball-type C-Class steering is fast and nicely weighted. MotorWeek concurred, saying, "The steering is crisp, the ride smooth," while Automobile Magazine added, "The balance between steering effort and feedback remains intact from lock to lock. The handling is still sufficiently sharp and fuss-free." And then there's Brake Assist, a revolutionary new enhancement that can recognize emergency rapid brake pedal movement and automatically applies full braking effort even if you chicken out. The same kind of braking that brought our CLK down from 60 and 119 feet. Pricing is fairly revolutionary too, at least for a Mercedes coupe, as the CLK320 is base priced at $39,850. Sounds like another unexpected bargain from Mercedes-Benz. And that's just about what some folks spend in a year on therapy, which seems like such a waste considering the therapeutic nature of a session behind the